guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for the Tolver family. My name is Raquel, and today I have a special guest, my wonderful husband Darius. And for today's video, we will be answering some of your questions from Instagram and TikTok. Should we get right into it?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, one of the questions we got was, what do we do for a living? So you can go first.
So I am a cybersecurity manager for a major healthcare provider in the U.S. Before our quadruplets, what did you do for a living?
So I've been in the real estate and finance world for over 13 years. But once I became a mother the second time around and was pregnant with quadruplets, we made the decision that I would stay home and be a stay-at-home mother to the quads. All right, another question was, did you guys do any fertility treatments for your second pregnancy? I can answer that one. We did do IUI. We had a hard time conceiving the first time, so we did medication, Clomid to be more specific. And so once we wanted to have a second child, we knew we were going to have some challenges. Definitely did not anticipate it would be as difficult as it was. But ultimately, we did have to go through fertility treatments, and that's when we did a round of IUI. We were giving less than 10% chance to get pregnant, and here we are. We are now parents to 5. Second question, does Darius help with the kids? I'll let you answer that one.
I help out as much as I can, as often as I can, morning, noon, and night. It is a challenge to balance helping during the week with work because I have a full-time job, but I do as much as I can and I enjoy it.
I think one of the misconceptions that we get is because he's not on a lot of the videos, people get the idea that he doesn't help, but he is actually a very hands-on father. He usually wakes up before I do and starts getting bottles ready, getting the babies up, getting my son up. Just to give me a little break. So he is very supportive and very hands-on, even if you don't see it on camera. So question number 3, how is Darius with his little girl versus his boys?
Well, in my opinion, this entire quadruplet journey began with her. I've always wanted a girl. Our first child was not a girl. And neither was baby A or B or C if you've seen the gender reveal video. So regardless of what people feel or what people may think, she's special to me at least, and she does get treated differently, and that's the truth.
That is very true. She is very much a daddy's girl. I guess I wish it was a little different and more balanced, but I kind of understand. I've always been a daddy's girl, and my brother has always been a mama's boy, so I kind of understand where that comes from. We will see. I mean, I have a lot of boys that will be mama's boys, so we'll see how that goes. Next question.
Did you sleep train?
The question is, hell yeah. No, but seriously, we did sleep train. That is a decision we made as parents. And it surprisingly was not made with the quadruplets. It was made with our firstborn.
Right, a question from a follower was, did you struggle with postpartum depression?
Good question. So I actually have not struggled with postpartum depression this time around. I definitely did struggle with postpartum depression with my firstborn, and it hit around the 7-month mark. It was just very hard with Dre moving around, me feeling lonely at home, and really not getting out of the house. So that's something that I was very intentional this time around when I had quadruplets, which was to not be stuck in the house. So you see from a lot of the videos, I would load all of my babies in the car and get out, because I know if I stay home long enough, it does start to take a toll on me. So it's one of the things I get a lot of feedback on from other mothers, which is how much I encourage them to get out and do other things and just not let motherhood kind of drown you, I would say. But I will admit, the quads were born, I would say right around the time Dre left with your parents for Alabama. I would say it hit me pretty hard. I just had a lot of mom guilt of having 4 little ones in the NICU. Your hormones are all over the place and it's hard to be rational. So I had a lot of guilt, feeling like the babies were in the NICU and it was my fault because I couldn't hold on to them long enough. And obviously that's not rational thinking because I can't control that. My in-laws did take my oldest son to Alabama to help us out. And I think that was a lot harder than it was, helpful. But I will definitely encourage anyone struggling with postpartum depression to reach out. And yeah, definitely try to seek help.
Okay. Next question.
When is help arriving? I will actually answer that one. We are working on it, guys. I feel like we have been able to do the first year on our own. I feel like it has kind of worked out pretty well. What would you say?
Well, I think there's a give and take with being introduced into something so dramatic. Most people go through having multiple children as a building block from the one to the next. But going from 1 to 4 is a big step in terms of responsibility and all the things that you're required to do on a daily basis. So getting help, I think, mostly will relieve you of some of the overwhelming responsibilities of diaper changes and bottle making and going to and from here and there by yourself, or going to and from with having to ask me or someone else, hey, can you help me out this day? Having dedicated help for you, I think is going to be really important. So the work-life balance of the things you are and things you want to do are not always subsumed by these kids. So yeah.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Like I said, we are working on it. It's definitely been hard for me to come to terms with it. I take a lot of pride in what I do and being a mother. And so I also have to be realistic and honest with myself. I don't want to lose who I am, and just being able to do little things like go to the gym or meet with friends to go to lunch. Obviously, a lot harder to do when I have 4 little ones who depend on me constantly. We are working on it, and soon we will have an update, so stay tuned for that. The other question is, how do you enjoy having 5 children?
That's for me.
Yes. Well, you can answer it first.
Okay.
I guess the question more specifically says, what is your favorite part of having 5 kids?
My favorite part of having 5 kids is watching them interact, watching them play with each other. Even at this young age, our oldest likes to entertain the quadruplets a lot. And the quadruplets right now are aware of each other for sure. And they pull on each other. They steal toys from each other. They recognize each other. So I think my favorite part of it is being able to see everyone interact together.
Yeah, and I will second that as well. I think that it's been interesting to see the dynamics of our family now as a family of 9, because we always include our dogs on everything. But is it 9 or is it 11?
It's 11 with us, 9 without us.
Yeah, so 9 little ones, 11 with us. But seeing the dynamics of it, even the babies pulling on the dogs or the dogs going to the babies, and seeing Dre ask every morning for kisses and hugs from his siblings. It's just been very interesting. I would have never pictured my life being the way that it is, but sometimes God has funny ways to put out his plans. And so we are very adamant that this is what God wanted for us, even if we don't always understand the why. We believe that he brought us here, and so our faith has helped us, just be strong and see the positives in it and see the blessings that all 5 of our children are.
Is the next question for me or for you?
Let's see. Have you ever wanted to give up completely with having that many babies? I'm pretty sure that question was directed for me. And so I would say not necessarily. I think from my videos, people feel like I don't have my off days, but I 100% do. I will tell you, a lot of what you see is what you get. I am very strong-minded, and so it takes a lot for me to hit a point of no return, especially with quadruplets. I feel like I have to be poker face. And I always say this in my videos, like if I fall apart, everything else falls apart. So it's very important for me to remain grounded and focus on just taking care of them and making it happen. But it is hard. It's extremely hard. There are days where I'm very irritable. How do you say that? Irritable. And there are days where I just need a break, and I tell my husband, hey babe, I really need you to take over. I'm exhausted. And then I just go take a break. But, it's important for my kids not to see me in that spirit or attitude where I'm just really down or frustrated. So if I need to walk away, I walk away. If I need help, I am not afraid to reach out for help. I think that's another misconception people get, that I don't like help. It's not that I don't like help. I obviously feel like I'm capable and willing. And so therefore I try my best to do as much as I can, but I'm also not afraid to ask for help. And so I reach out to my parents, my husband, friends, family, and we just make it happen, really. I think if we can summarize the last 10 months, it's just, we make it happen. We very much work very well together. And I think your strengths are my weaknesses and my weaknesses are your strengths. Is that how you would describe it?
I love the way you described it. Yes.
Jeez, Darius. All right, and those were all of the questions that we got for today's video. Thank you guys for all of the questions. And to my husband, thank you for joining me for this amazing video.
If you enjoyed this video, we encourage you to like and subscribe. If you would like to participate in a Q&A in the future, please follow my wife on Instagram and TikTok, where you'll have an opportunity to send questions her way for the next video. Thank you for watching.
And I stay home with my quadruplets. Tell us a little about yourself.
Wait, hold on.
And my name is Raquel, if you already know me. If you don't, what the hell was I doing? Okay, let's do it again. I want to guess my wonderful husband, Darius. And what the heck, Darius? What the heck?
Hello, my name is Darius. I am the husband and father of quadruplets and a 3-year-old. That's me. Oh, what do you do? Or did you do? Shit.
We will be answering Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for the Tolver family. My name is Raquel, and today I have a wonderful, amazing My name is Raquel. I am a mother, a wife, an entrepreneur, and my most recent